Hi, Joshua1113 here to explain to you why you should get Zombie Chronicles for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, you're probably saying, well, it's a no-brainer because it's 8 new remastered zombie maps, but new to some who haven't played previous Call of Duties. And I'm here to tell you and show you every zombie map, how do I say this, through the timeline, I guess, of why you should get it. And this video is edited together random clips of my zombie progress, and a lot of it probably won't make sense, but this is Nocturne Totem, the first ever zombie map that came out, and they remastered it and they made it look really good. But there's a couple things they did bad. One, they put the ability we have perks. I get it, but I don't like it. I mean, the Wonder Fizz machine, okay, but the Gobble Gum machine, I get why you have that because it's part of your microtransactions and you can make money, but it's like it wasn't necessary. It shouldn't have been on here because literally the first second I bought this and played this map, I went to the Gobble Gum machine and it got Perkaholic. It's like, can you limit the Gobble Gums? God, I get it, it's unfair, but can you make some type of difficulty mode where these zombie maps aren't so easy? Well, this one especially, because this used to be the hardest zombie map. Like, the first 4 rounds is maybe 5 minutes worth. Like I said, the map isn't bad. It's really good, and it's really small. Like, there's only 3 doors to buy in general. The front door that says help, the upstairs, and then the back upstairs. That's it. And it's, yeah, I mean, obviously you're probably saying, well, you're complaining, but you have the perks. Yeah, I know. And I'm gonna do a video pretty soon of me seeing how far I can make it without the perks. Like, if you want to use the perks on the rest of the maps, go ahead, because they're there. It's just this map, I really wish they didn't put perks. The Gobble Gums, they had to have one, or they had to give one to take one. Either you get rid of Wonder Fizz or the Gobble Gums. That's my opinion. A lot of you may disagree. Hell, and maybe it is good they added it. But this map is overpowered, even more to the fact that they had added the Annihilator. And as a special weapon, the Thunder Gun, the Mark II, the Monkey Bombs, and you can have Pack-a-Punch weapons now. It's like, was that all necessary? Like, I get they had it on Black Ops 1, you know, Mark II, if you bought the Buried DLC, and the Thunder Gun, and, wait, no, I'm sorry, I fucked up. They didn't have this map on Black Ops 2. Wow, that one slipped over my head. It's because someone on the What Our World mods added it in, and wow, I almost made myself look like an idiot. I'm sorry, but they still had the Thunder Gun and Monkey Bombs, and that's not a big complaint because the Thunder Gun is kind of necessary in this map. But it's like at some point, you know. But on to the next map, we're looking at Vruckt, the first ever DLC to come out for Call of Duty World at War, and the first ever zombie map you had to buy. And well, what's to talk about this map? That it's a really good looking map. There's a lot of Easter eggs. It's really cool. I enjoy this map very much. There used to be a lot of glitches. They patched them all. It's pretty good. The Gobble Gum machines do work on this map. They fit really well. The perks are pretty well. The Wonder Fizz machine, I guess, could help, but you really don't need like the other perks besides the original 4, but if you feel like they're necessary, go ahead. Now, this gameplay I do have for you is kind of ruined due to the fact that my teammates use a Gobble Gum that gave us a shit ton of power-ups, and it did ruin my experience, but it, you know, I guess it's whatever. But the map still does look great, and you're probably saying, is this the best remaster? No, this is the least best remaster they did. This is probably the one they really didn't touch when it came to looks or anything. This was kind of the slap job of Zombie Chronicles, but the map is still good. But I'm just saying it is number 8 on the list of best maps, I guess you could say. I enjoy the map very well. I want to do a solo run on it. I just haven't had the time. There was no Wonder Weapon on this map on What Our World, but it was still something new because they added perks. And pretty much the layout of this map is a box. You know, you got your left and your right, you go straight, and then you got your left and your right, that creates the box. Is it hard? Yes, this map you have to pick what door you want to hide at because you cannot really train on this map very well. Maybe on the opposite side of the building, or the building you see I'm staring at, that side you could, but the building I'm on, you can't train. If you can train on this map and make it far, I give you props, because that's pretty hard to do, because this map is, it's like Nocturne Tone, it's close quarters, but it's just bigger, because it's upstairs and whatnot.
Now that's what I call a goulash!
Now, they did add the Wonderwolf to this map. It does fit pretty well. It does match it. I feel like the Wonderwolf, even out on World at War, it should have been on here, but it wasn't. And I get it because it had just introduced perks, so it's kind of like, oh, that would have been too overpowered, but it's okay. The Mark II, it's okay for this map, but the traps are pretty well now. They actually are effective. They work properly, unlike the previous games. The best weapon on here to use is probably the PPSH. They have it on here. I was even surprised when I saw they had it on here. Or even STG. That gun is really good. I really need to make a video about it. But yeah, I mean, this map, it held its own for me. I liked it. I enjoyed every minute I played with it. What else is there? They did replace all the weapons. On every zombie map, all the weapons have been replaced on the walls. There's no old weapons. The only old weapons they have, really, is the MP40, STG, M16, PPSH, Wonderwolf, obviously, Thunder Gun, and a few others. Now, you can't buy those all on the wall, but those are weapons they still have on here that they had in the previous Call of Duties. And, I don't know, I feel like the new weapons from Black Ops 3 do match this map a little bit, but at the same time it doesn't, because this is supposed to be set in the World War II era, kinda. So it's like, it doesn't match well, but it fits pretty well together, I suppose. If you were to sell this map alone, by itself, this map could sell for $5. But now we're down to No Numa, or No Numa, however you want to pronounce it. This was the second zombie map to have ever come out that you had to buy, and it introduced the Wonderwolf and zombie hounds, dog rounds, whatever you want to call. And it's probably still one of the most difficult zombie maps out there today. Does the map look good? Oh yeah, they made a lot of improvements. They changed the Easter egg up a little bit. They added an Easter egg. Obviously at round 7 I have to upgrade it PPSH, because if you watch another video of mine, I was trying to repack a bunch of the monkey bombs to remake the video, but I ended up grabbing this on accident because I forgot I have it. Another video, go watch it. It's only like 3 minutes long. It shows you how to pack a punch the monkey bomb. It's really cool. Anyways, is this map good? Yeah, it's hard if you walk in the swamp, but depending where you train, you'll make it pretty far. And I don't know if this map was intended to be hard, but it is. Now I'm back on Call of Duty World at War and Call of Duty Black Ops. They had this bug where you can make it extremely high. Like the zombies still had the same health as if they were on round 20, I believe. And they would only send one wave. So you know how in every round they sometimes send 2 to 4 waves of zombies before the round is over? If you're a true zombie fan or OG, you know what I'm talking about. They would only send one. On here, they fixed it. That shit doesn't work anymore. So when I found out they fixed it, I was like, that's good, because you can't make it really far anymore unless you play it really smart. If you play it smart and do a train, then you deserve the win. But if you made it to round 200 because you glitched out the game or you take advantage of a bug, it's cheating. I really don't feel like that counts. But people still did it. Now there's a lot of controversy, I think, people saying, was it with this map saying how... No, you know what? No. I'm not gonna start. It's a different map. But this also was the first zombie map to have Japanese soldiers that were zombies, and it really did strike me of how they did Nazi zombies, but then they had this DLC, which was Japanese zombies. It's okay. I just feel like, that's weird, but it's okay. They really don't know what they were doing back then compared to now. The zombie storyline is fantastic, and I really would have hoped for like some type of big Easter egg on this map, because there is a lot of Easter eggs on this map, and this map is really fun. I really wish. Well, I mean, I am gonna play with one of my friends soon, because I mean, this map is really good. Now we're on to Ascension. the first Call of Duty Black Ops DLC to come out, and this map changed zombies. It changed zombies for the better. If it wasn't for this map, I don't even know. Now, a lot of y'all may not know, but there was an Easter egg going on for almost 7 years, and that was just discovered of who the Pentagon thief was. There's plenty of other videos to watch on it, but pretty much, I think, yeah, honestly, I don't even know the names. I'm not even gonna try because I'll get them wrong. But this is the first ever zombie map they introduced. More perks, more moon. You could, I don't know, I didn't know, but this map was really good. This map is highly worth the $15. You know, the beautiful rocket blowing up. Ah, look at that. This map was the first map to take out double tap though. And I was pretty upset about that when they did it on Black Ops. But now, double tap back then was worthless until I hit Black Ops 2. Because then it caused double damage. But now, obviously they fixed it. Well, actually they didn't. There still is no double tap on this map. You have to get it from Wonderfizz. The Gobblegum machines don't match with this map to me. The Wonderfizz machine does though. But I don't know, this map isn't too challenging. I made it pretty far, especially with friends. I made it to 40. It just really depends on your train and where you decide to, I guess, play. I mean, this map is really easy to train, and obviously you can get free perks on this map if you kill all the monkeys without them letting them touch your perks. But obviously they do it for me. You can, and believe it or not, get, I don't know. It's just hard to explain that map. Here's Kino der Toten. This was the free zombie map that had came out. Well, it wasn't free, it came with the game. And this is honestly everyone's favorite map. And it is pretty good to me. I made it to round 52. I also put a zombie challenge out for everyone to see how far they can play or make it. And a few people have been doing it, and I wonder how that's been going. But obviously this is one of the easy maps because you could train right here. And if you're playing with 2 or 4 people, it's still easy to do. This map really isn't that hard. It's just a staircase. This map really isn't too crazy. They have the Thunder Gun and Mark II, ray gun. I really thought they would have had the Wonder Wall for some reason. I don't know why. But the Wonderfizz and the Gobblegums do mix well. This map is pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, it really is. And they did change a lot of stuff, and this is one of the maps they definitely did upgrade on. And you can definitely call this map a remaster. You really could. Now we're on to ShangriLa. Probably the hardest zombie map. And you know, you're probably asking, well, why is it so hard? Because it's so close quarters. It's so tight, you can't really train on this map. I always catch myself going to the bridge right there and just hiding out. Now, here's something if you're gonna hide right here, you need a gun like an LMG. You need to have fireworks on it, and you need an assault rifle that has turned on it, because you're gonna need a distraction. And the turned zombie kills the screamer and the napalm zombie in one hit, especially does the fireworks, and it takes around 30 seconds to recharge. But you need to play smart on this map. Very, very smart. The first minute you mess up on this map, or you blow up that napalm zombie in the wrong area, you are fucked. As you see, I blew him up in front of the bridge, and I ended up screwing myself over a little bit. But you need to be very smart on this map. Is it easy with people, like 4 players online? No. It's probably more difficult unless you communicate. As you can see, I'm using even a gum. You stab him and it shocks him, and it was still difficult to do. But this is the area where I did end up, I guess, staying at. This is the area I talk about. See, my problem was I didn't pack-a-punch this and put fireworks on it. And my secondary I should have put turned on. Because you do need the pack-a-punch perks. If you don't have them, you're not going to survive. Now you're probably saying, oh, what about the wonder weapon? It's shit. It just shrinks them down and you run into them. It's fine, you can run into them, but if you're not hitting the enemies on the left or the right, they're just going to keep swiping you and you go down. And then you get pissed, because you don't know what the fuck just happened. So, is a wonder weapon good on this map? No. And this is the hardest map to do the Easter egg on, in my opinion. And does this map look great? Yes, it looks amazing. And this is one of my favorite zombie maps because it's so hard. This map is the definition of why it needs Gobblegums and Wonderfizz. definition of why it needs it, because it's so challenging. But it's really fun to me. And the theme song, or the Easter egg song, very cool. I like it. It's something, obviously zombies need it, because it made it feel fresh and new. You know, obviously after Ascension and Call of the Dead, this needed to be done. Oh wait, did this come out before Call of the Dead? I'm not sure how the list came out, but this did come out in Call of Duty Black Ops. And this map definitely did change things up. It followed through. It wasn't a square layout anymore, if you know what I'm talking about. And it did change things because it added. This is the first ever time I guess you could have zombie bosses in a map that were true bosses. They did have the spike more on here, but they took it away in this remaster. Now I think about it, I wish they had those. Wait, how the hell do you do the Easter egg then? Because the spike more is part of the Easter egg.
How can I be expected to conduct a massacre?
Huh, I just thought of that. Damn, they might have the spike more in here, I'm not sure. You probably wonder, you should have did research. Well, I never did. When I played these maps, I completely forgot about doing a lot of stuff. But then overall, this map is really fun. It's hard, but it's fun. I like this map. Yesterday, I did do a live stream on. Well, yeah, I did a live stream on May 24th, and this video is gonna come out on May 25th, and I made it 28, I think, maybe less. I'm not sure, but yeah, I had fun. But this map is really fun. Yeah. So we're playing Moon now. And this is definitely one of the more easy zombie maps because it's zero gravity and you can just jump everywhere. But this was the first ever zombie map that allowed you really to explore. Kinda, I mean, transit is the definition of exploration, but this map you had more room to walk around. This map is very easy, very fun. My favorite zombie map of all time. The wonder weapon's not too bad. It prevents you from getting cornered because it's just one shot and the rest of the zombies around it just pop into popcorn. The Easter egg is super easy. It's really fast. It takes maybe less than 20 minutes. The Pack-a-Punch area is really fun, or Area 51. That's what everybody likes to call it. The hacker locations, they changed, people said, but I don't think they did. And they do have new abilities. I'm not sure what they are. Haven't really looked anything up on it because I haven't played this map because I was playing other maps yesterday. But I'm probably going to do another live stream on this map because I just adore this map. The Galil is perfect on this map, by the way. I don't know. Or the KN-44 if you run it over here. If you hack it, you can flip it 700 for the Pack-a-Punch ammo. Now they did patch to QEDs. All they do is they really don't do what they did before on Black Ops 1. And it's pretty ashamed because I love the QEDs. They were fun to use. Yeah. Is the Mark III gun this map? Yeah, it's okay, I guess. And many of you are probably asking, why do you keep saying if it's good or not? It's the same every time. Yes, it is the same, but to me, this is weapon recommends, or something like that. And I just don't feel like the Mark II is something you need on this map. You can't really break the windows anymore, for those of you who wonder. It's kind of harder to break them. They're not very sensitive anymore because I watched yesterday my brother play it, and he threw 4 grenades in a room with breakable windows, and the window didn't break. So you're pretty good on the windows for now, or they probably fixed it in general. The excavators don't come in that fast. They actually take quite a bit of time to come in, and they're pretty easy to, you know, prevent from breaking. But hey, it's whatever. Now this is pretty much the end of the Moon Game Club. I want to add this in of the Area 51 map, and yeah, this area is probably the most fun. You could sit here and stack points, and I ended up finding out how you can do like some type of death train on here without moving. But I think that just works for everybody, so I'm not gonna make a video on it. I thought it was special, but I wasn't. Yeah, what's to say about this map? It's just a really good map. I honestly would buy this map for $7 if they sold it separately, because it is a really good map. And I highly recommend you play this by yourself and then with friends, because I feel like if you play with yourself, you could explore it more and really take in and really enjoy the map for what it really is. Because this map definitely did change the Call of Duty story and Easter egg, in which eventually ended up bringing the 2.0 characters and changing Sam with Richtofen as the narrator and main villain, I guess you could say. But this map definitely is worth playing. I really enjoyed this map a lot. And I died. I died so fast I didn't even want to show, you know, how you lay on the ground. So, origins. Not really much to say about this map. Well, actually, there's a lot. This, like Moon, is the definition of exploration. This map was really big. It's really good looking map. They didn't really change that much for remastering it, but it in general looks and feels really amazing. I mean, the staffs are kind of difficult to build if you don't know what you're doing. You should look it up how to do it, because if you're doing it on it, it's going to take forever. So look it up and edit. But this definitely is one of the harder zombie maps because of the robots, the zombie robots. Not the ones that are walking around constantly, but the ones that shoot fire at you. They make this map hard. If you have the fire staff or electricity staff, you shoot a couple at their chest, they're dead. Or even the wind staff, but that's it. If you don't have those staffs or a Mark II, you're fucked. Because I shot the death machine at one of those things, it wouldn't die. So yeah, you gotta be very smart in this map, and you better hope you get a powerful weapon before round 8. I highly recommend you run to the box in this map as soon as possible. And I know you're probably saying, well, a lot of people play this map on Juggernaut, they do live streams and all that. Yeah, well, they're obviously either pros, way better than me, and I'm pretty good at zombies, but yeah, this map is very difficult. This map alone, I feel like they could sell for $10. Well, they wouldn't, but if they did sell it for $10, it would still make them a lot of money, because this map is a lot of people's favorites. I don't really see why, but I guess I could at the same time, because just look at it. Just from this scene alone, look how amazing it looks. And plus, there's giant robots that prevent you from walking at times. There's staffs that everyone can get. There's fire, electricity, wind, and ice. Wind and ice fire staffs are not worth it. They are shit. Fire and electricity are the only staffs that are worth it to me. The riot shield you need to build. It's sad to say that they didn't put the riot shield in any other zombie map for Zombie Chronicles, that this is the only map. Because the zombie shield would have been really worth it on a lot of those maps, especially Ascension and Vruckt. You know, the remasters, they added in perks, they added in weapons, but they couldn't add in the zombie shield. I know. Is the Max's Drone even powerful? It lasts longer. Is it more powerful than before? I don't think so. It does last longer though. I do know that. The Easter egg for this map isn't too hard. They didn't change anything. I know they did add Easter eggs to this map, and obviously if you look at it, if you could do a comparison of this map versus how it was on Black Ops 2, it looks a lot more different, and it looks a lot better. It really does. It really does. Yesterday, or on May 24th, for those who are watching this in the future, I made it pretty far with this guy, and because he was doing all the staffs. Now, I don't know shit about the staffs. I forgot about them. Black Ops 2 was really interested in this map that much, because there's something about this map that still doesn't pull me to it. It's a good map. It really is. It just doesn't pull me to it. And it's not that hard, but it is challenging. Once you get your setup going, then you're pretty good. You just gotta know what you're doing. I highly recommend you look up a video on how, or to know what the fuck to do on this map. I need to make a video on it because I still don't know. Because I see a lot of people that still don't know. But yeah, this map was what finished off Black Ops 2 Zombie DLCs. This was a really good map to go with a bang. This is the map that introduced 2.0 characters of Richtofen, Dempsey, Nikolai, and Takeo. This map really did change. I know I said that a couple times, but this map really did change the way we think and play as zombies. It definitely did for me, because these new characters feel more mature, more grown up, and they have more of a responsibility than before. Like, they would just yell at each other and be drunk or stupid. Now they actually care for each other and want to save the universe. Now a lot of people can agree to disagree and say, hey, it was funner the old way. Yeah, but I'm one of those guys that likes to have some type of sense of accomplishment when I play a zombie map, knowing the fact that I'm saving a universe that's, it's not really meant to do Easter eggs on here, but you can do it, and it's a fun option to do it, and they put a lot of detail into it. And I think that Origins got that perfect, and I think Treyarch did a fantastic job on this map. A very good job, especially with the story, and I hope they make more zombie maps like this, because this map was really good on the story. And I know you're probably saying, well, you don't like it. I like the story, I don't like the map. A lot of things on this map do end up making you die, like the mud, or the gigantic robots, or the zombie robots, or you just don't know what the fuck to do. But you can adapt over time. You'll get better, you know? Unless you try, you're not gonna get better. And this is definitely the map I keep trying at. I've tried this map at least 9 times with randoms and by myself in total, and I seem to catch myself not making it past, I think, round 20, because I still don't know what to do. But this is definitely a map you need to check into. I know this video is really long, and I really appreciate it if you stay to the end and hear my opinion. I know you're probably saying, what the fuck are you talking about? But this is a video I've been meaning to do for a couple days now. I just finally had the time to do it. Like and share, and I do live streams all the time for Zombie Chronicles, and I'm going to do it for more of the zombie maps and other games. I'm Joshua1113. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and share, subscribe. That doesn't bother me yet. This DLC is worth $30, and I do appreciate you sticking through. If I was stuttering or messing up, I'm still nervous with this stuff, but highly recommend you buy this. Buy it. Buy it.